see them talk say, make we off mind. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder. Oh, yo, yo, Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout. Oh, yo, yo.
Maiyegun don't come. Oh, yo, yo. Only hope. The only people who have been putting up the pressure are those who are not living in Nigeria, because they have done so well to either intimidate people to silence or completely kill them. Those who are lucky enough are being jailed, hunted down, by the state security apparatuses. So the only constituency that is consistent right now are those who are not living in Nigeria, and they are scared, very, very scared of what we are capable of doing. Because now the diasporans are those who are mostly saying it is better to break up Nigeria. We have the money too. Do you know that is their worst fear, by the way, about us? We have the money to push any agenda if we put our hearts into it. And for Oduduwa, with the level of insecurity ongoing in Nigeria now, which has now spread to Yoruba land, this is now, the campaign for Oduduwa Republic, the campaign to break away from Nigeria, Yoruba breaking away from Nigeria, is gaining more attention now. You know why? More Yorubas are beginning to see that indeed Nigeria, apart from the fact that Nigeria has destroyed everything that Yoruba stands for, destroyed every capacity that Yorubas would have attained if we are a country on our own, or if the regionalism agreement that we agreed to in 1960, before we agreed to independence Nigeria in 1960, that we're going to be on our own, we're going to run our own affair, we're not going to answer or be answerable to any goddamn person from any part of Nigeria except for mutual conversation only. That was the deal until 1966, until we got to where we are today. Now that many people have seen the destruction brought about to Yoruba people, to Yoruba land, underdevelopment, now death, insecurity that they are now trying to ram down our throats to make us accept it as the normal, as the new reality. They know that they are the diasporans, Yorubas in diaspora, who are now more interested. And every day, day by day, the number is growing of people who are more interested now in taking Yoruba out of Nigeria. But with the money we have, with the type of money we control, forex, Nigeria is jinxed as we speak. Economically, it's gone. And therefore, the same government in Nigeria who is now doing everything, encouraging us to send money through their own means so that they can take our forex and give their naira to our people in Nigeria. They are offering that if you send $1, they will give you 5 naira. So if you send $1,000, you're going to get 5,000 naira, or is that going to be 50,000 naira? So they are trying to get us to part with our forex now. They know the strength we hold. For you who are currently living in America, living in Europe, living in Canada, Asia, whether you are living in Dubai or South Africa, and outside Nigeria, wherever you are living, you hold the ace now. They know it. And every day, they make the job easier for us to tell ourselves that Nigeria cannot protect us. Nigeria will not protect us. No matter what you try to do, you will never, ever get the protection we deserve in Yoruba land. Today, like I told you, like I said, now we have evidence every day to justify our warnings and the preparation of our people. We have the money. That's one thing I want you to know. He who has the money in that kind of Nigeria of today has the power if he knows how to use it. What we have to do is just to give you the fact and figure of what you need to know. How much is Yorubas outside Nigeria? How much are you remitting back into Yoruba land or into any other part of Nigeria? How much are the Biafrans remitting back to Nigeria? I don't know about other tribes anyway. But Southerners, Middle Beltans, who travel more. Once you begin to know how much you are remitting back to Nigeria, to your people, for different projects, for different bills, once you have an idea of the figure, yeah, you will begin to understand the power that you control. Once we begin to make you understand the power you control, you will begin to accept our messages of there is no way you can continue to rescue Nigeria, rescue your people. So once you have the idea of the power of what you put into Nigeria economy, because every penny, every dollar, every pound, every euro you send back to Nigeria, to help that your family member, to pay for that school fees, to pay for the family house renovation, to pay for hospital bills of many people, that money you are sending back that they are converting to Naira in Nigeria is your power, and they know you hold it so strongly. Then you also have another power, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of movement, that if anyone feels like what you are saying offends them, where you live, they would rather take you to court. They will not send anybody to kidnap you and jail you. You know that power, these two power, the moment we make you understand them, where we can get to, what we will do, what we can achieve, you can only imagine it. And that is why Maiyegun's diary will always be relevant. Majority of my viewers, my fans, are people living outside Nigeria who consider this platform credible enough to give them detailed information about what is going on in Nigeria, undiluted, uncut. Credible enough. So do you see where I'm coming from? Do you see where I'm going to? My job is to let you see that power. Some of you know you have that power, but you don't know how big that power is and how you can influence things with the power of that your remittances. Falade, my brother, thank you. They know that power and they will never want you to use it. You are only using a fraction of it. The power of your voice, which many of our compatriots back in Nigeria can only dream about. You know it. I can sit down here. I've been doing this forever. I have become so used to sitting and talking in a way that you will think, how convenient is it for you, Maiyegun, to put all of this together in a video and still make a hell of a lot of sense? It is because I am not afraid of somebody busting into my room right now. I am not afraid of somebody picking me up on the street because it's a police officer who has no clothes on or ID, because it's a DSS, and he wants to ask me, why did I say what I said in my last video? If anyone feels offended, they should take me to court, right? But there are many people like me who are currently trapped in that country. They dare not say it. Those who are saying it are either being killed, jailed. Do you understand that? It's something that, it is a right, it is a power that I have based on where I am, but it is a privilege if you consider it to where I'm coming from. A privilege of being able to speak my mind, a privilege for you to speak your mind, express your mind. That's just a start. Let's begin to use it now to make a difference. We are already doing it. If not because the diasporans who have been exposing what is going on in Nigeria, Kazim Olamide, thank you very much for your super sticker there. Thanks. If not because of so many of us who have dedicated our time, our free time, to call everyone to wake up, and many of you in return who have been speaking to your own family members and relatives back in Nigeria, asking them, confirming most of what we have told you, and therefore asking them to stay alert. If not because of that, when this attack got to Yoruba land, the type of awareness we have in Yoruba land, at least the type of awareness we have right now in Yoruba land, that wouldn't have been possible if we have not had this time, this opportunity, this consistency. Now it is time for us to take it further. Look at us. the power of social media, the power that is so unlimited as long as we continue to use it justly for our own just causes. Do you understand? So it's a big thing for our own generation, for example, a generation that came in and have, we have this powerful, uncontrollable tool of liberation and freedom that allows you to keep your voice out there, unhindered, unrestricted. It is something granted to our own generation, and we also have the power of networking, where I can sit down here and say, can we please raise some fund to support the security in Yoruba land? And before you know it, 40, 30, 20 million naira will be raised for just causes. That is us now putting our mouth where our money goes. Putting our mouth where our money goes. We're already doing it. Oduduwa Republic for Yorubas is a task that must be done. There is no point in any continuation of expecting Nigeria to give Yorubas any good deal. When I talk about good deal, what is a federal republic? A federal republic, these two words, federal, means combination of something. Republic means coming together of something. When you put all this together, federal republic, there is, when you have a republic, there must be the federating unit that makes up that republic. It means people came together to agree to form a country. What is in that agreement book of coming together? That we are going to wait and watch our people killed by those called foreign killers. Yoruba governors are even afraid to call them their true names. They call them foreign bandits. Now, even if you don't believe this exists, if you don't believe in this existential threat, now that we have our people as refugees in the Benin Republic, what do you make of that? It means that whatever agreements that brought about a federal republic of Nigeria, it is time for it to be reviewed. Not just reviewed, scrapped. People were asking for true federalism. A section of the country said it is never going to happen. People asked for restructuring of the country, renegotiation of the whole entire thing. A section of the country said it's never going to happen. It didn't happen. People called for national conference to discuss the unity, discuss the component part of the country, the problems of the country, provide solutions, and move forward. They called almost 3 national conferences. No single part of that conference or any of those agreements was ever implemented. Now, if people are asking for the breakup of the country, why do you think that is extreme? Why do you think that's like too much? And that is why I'm encouraging everyone now. For those of us who have been doing it, some of us are already doing it. We are already channeling our resources towards advocacy in educating our people in Yoruba land, across Yoruba land, about the importance of a total breakup of Nigeria, Yoruba living Nigeria. Whoever wants to keep Nigeria should keep Nigeria. So when you have billions of dollars to remit to a country, just imagine this. You may not know how powerful that money is, because all you send home is just that your own $1,000 or 1,000 pounds or 2,000 or 10,000. But when you put all of this together, do you know what that comes to? $33 billion. That is $33 billion. That's something Nigeria wants to borrow. in 2021, 2022 abroad. Yeah, that will take Nigeria total debt to over $110 billion. By that time, so many people will turn to Babi and La. So many people, you see all our people who are crossing the desert to run away from Nigeria, the number will grow. Now, some people will not even want to go. They will be forced to become refugees in another country because that is the plan. But you know why that effect won't really be felt that extreme? It's because you are going to send money. I'm going to send money to my own family members this month. I do that all the time. And when you change that to Nigerian money, at least you can put me in the category of people who put over $1 million in Nigeria economy every month. At least I'm very close to that category. So now think about over 80, 90 million people scattered all over the world. Those who still manage to get something back home, no matter how little it is, into that economy. So you are the people who are going to make sure that your family members are going to continue to eat. Your parents are still going to continue to get their medication and meet up their medical appointments. You are going to make sure you are still the one that are going to make sure that they are living in a comfortable home and they still have electricity on there, at least for a certain period of time in the day. The comfort you buy for your family every month in Nigeria. You know what I'm talking about, do you? I'm talking about those who actually does this, right? So you do that. When the government who will borrow, loot the money, devalue the naira, increase the electricity bill, increase the petroleum bill, increase the food, cost and all of that, and the same government that will keep the minimum wage at 30,000 naira, then they will expect you to cope. Do you get that now? They will expect you to. So you won't want your family members to become homeless. You won't want them to become beggars, and you continue to work hard. Do you know that if a fraction of what you give to them to make them survive is put towards educating them, in preparing them for a country that will care for them, a country that will give you, a peace of mind, sending them money is not a big deal to many people. Thank God. Many people don't feel any pressure, helping, sending money to take care of some certain bills of the family members in Nigeria. Some find it a little bit depressing, taking care of that. And there are many people who are actually living under pressure to meet up the demand of their family members in Nigeria, because as Nigeria becomes worse, you living outside Nigeria, your responsibility becomes harder and harder and higher and higher for you. I'm talking to those who have been in this position. And to be honest with you, 99% of us are in this position. So don't count anyone out. I've had people who are in jail and they are still ensuring that their family members in Nigeria are still being taken care of. Meanwhile, they are in jail. Long story. So if you now channel a fraction of that money into educating them, when I say educate them, I have been saying this again and again and again, and it is not that I don't want to take responsibility, okay? There's this, division of responsibility that makes everyone inclusive, okay? We need to coordinate the people in charge of Oduduwa Republic campaign in Yoruba land. It is getting to that time to harmonize every one of them, identify them, and group them together and, unify them in a way that, so that when we want to channel our resources to support them, we can do so through this medium. Not all this kind of bickering and rivalry that we are still currently experiencing among the campaigners for Oduduwa Republic. It is time for us to start bringing them together by identifying them. I know about Ishokon Yoruba. I know about our brother there, and they are also kind of managing to connect the Sunday Igboho, my brother Koiki and others. Yeah, we know that of the position of Iba Gani Adams. So I'm going to be so happy if finally they can harmonize all of these, advocacy groups in Yoruba land. Okay, let us fund them Imagine if our own share of 33 billion remittance to Nigeria as Yoruba people, let's even just say our remittance is 10 billion of that money, of that 33 billion. Let's say in Yoruba land alone, we are remitting 10 billion back to Yoruba land from abroad. So imagine if a billion goes into advocacy for Oduduwa Republic, and tell me who is actually going to be able to stop us. But we can't do it if we have to be doing it in beats. Do you get what I mean now? Doing it in beats by identifying or associating with those we know. It is time to bring them all together. I have so many names. I have all this, okay? Because we also have the Adeyinka Grandiot group who are also fighting for Oduduwa Republic, but they are not fighting for Oduduwa Republic, okay? I'm actually not supposed to judge anyone, okay? But for Adeyinka Grandiot, he has publicly come out to say he is for Bola Tinubu, and that Tinubu is the leader of his own Oduduwa Republic. And the common question we asked him is this: if Tinubu is for Oduduwa Republic, why did he support Buhari for president? How come he is for one Nigeria? Everything Tinubu say is about one Nigeria. Tinubu wants to be president of one Nigeria. And one Nigeria includes what? It's not just about Yoruba. It includes all other ethnic groups too. So how is that related to Oduduwa Republic? How is Tinubu becoming president of Nigeria in any way for the benefit of the Yoruba people and the Oduduwa Republic? Would Tinubu become the president of Nigeria and declare Oduduwa Republic? So would that then make him a president of Oduduwa Republic, and Nigeria will have no president? We asked him so many questions that he has no answer for. Do you get that now? So you can't put him in that category of people who are indeed asking for Oduduwa Republic. Whoever is asking for Oduduwa Republic should not be interested in any political office, should not be interested in any of these political criminals who are interested in one Nigeria. So it's a conflict of interest. That is why you can't put him in that basket. But that is why I'm also asking that we should begin to identify. It is not a bad thing to do. I'm not saying that we are there yet. I'm not saying that we have all the solutions, we have all the answers. But we can begin to identify the genuine people who are genuinely on ground, ready to continue the advocacy. And if we don't have the enough number, let us begin to start them here and there and fund them. We can use all our media platforms here to raise money, to support them. We can raise money. We have the capacity. And if we begin to, even if we have just, what am I talking about? 10 billion, let's even just say, what do you call it? 5% of that, which is probably $500 million. If you have the opportunity of remitting up to $500 million towards Oduduwa Republic, this advocacy need money. Don't let anybody lie to you that fighting for freedom doesn't require money. Okay? Yes, you can talk and talk and talk. Advocacy for independence, genuinely for those who are doing it, not for those who are doing it for jeun. Those who are doing it for jeun are the ones who will tell you, we have raised 100,000 naira, we are using it for Oduduwa. No, forget it. That's not Oduduwa Republic campaign. The real Oduduwa Republic campaign will receive real funding that everybody will be aware of. And I'm talking about millions of, if not billions of dollars. And it is a long-term project. You need a generation to be raised and educated about why they need Oduduwa Republic. And to do that, you need to recruit experts. You need to recruit people who are trained enough to gather resources that they are going to share among the populace, among the citizens, to educate them, to begin to make them ask. That is a multi-billion-dollar campaign, but we can't do it in pieces. Tony Okwabajo, thank you very much for your super sticker there. I'm going to read your super chat as well. Keep on the narrative going. Love it, my brother, and remain blessed. Thank you so much, Tony, for your super chat. Because I am somebody who believes in a process. Okay? So if you want Yoruba to stand up one day, from local government, from villages to local government, a campaign for independence will even require us to start showing them what kind of country they will have if they have Oduduwa Republic. There will be public developmental projects scattered all over Yoruba land to show people that what they can have if they have Oduduwa Republic. You don't tell them on paper what Oduduwa Republic will look like. You have to show them sometimes. You have to. And you don't show them by raising 100,000 naira or raising under 1 million naira or raising 2 million naira. No. It has to be a commitment. And how do we do it? Diaspora to the rescue again. Yes, diaspora to the rescue. Those of you who are experts in organizing things, I have given you the expo. Why can't we do it? Start it. I am giving you the lead. We have the platforms, and we can then bring in all the prominent people we want to bring in. Do you know that you can actually, you actually have to pump in money to get people to believe in independence to the point that all these artists, that some of us want to join us. Do you know that if a proper, well-organized, well-run independence campaign in Yoruba land is unfolded, right? If you put that through, you will recruit all these artists. You will pay them. Yes, you will pay them. You will use them as the faces of Oduduwa Republic. That is the kind of organization I'm looking forward to. Mick Guma, thank you very much for your super sticker. Same with my very good veteran brother, Jimmy Toriola. Thank you so much for your super sticker too. We have the capacity. I know we do. I'm talking to everyone now. And don't let what I'm telling you right now sound like, okay, where are we going to start? It's already ongoing. Okay? Don't feel like what we need to do now is to just identify all of them. I know about Baba Akintoye. There was a time Baba was a little bit upset. I saw a video where he was advising the diasporans not to send money to any Oduduwa Republic organization group in Yoruba because so many people are just popping up different groups. They will gather people, just like PDP, APC, they will gather people. They will take pictures, they will make videos just to collect money from diasporans. I understand Baba's concern. Baba's concern should be everybody's concern because Baba Akintoye, Professor Akintoye, has been very consistent. You just need to listen to him. He's a learned professor. Is somebody who knows deep-rooted about what he's talking about. He needs the experts. How do we connect the experts, the Yoruba experts in different fields? How do we connect you to Oduduwa Republic? Because you have a role to play. To campaign for Oduduwa Republic requires grassroots, ground mobilization, and that requires money. Don't let anybody lie to you. Yorubas will give their money to organizations that are well organized and credible, with credible people. We are not going to be looking for saints. Let me warn you. We just need people who knows what they want. And then there will be the link that we need. We in diaspora, we can channel our money. Yes, we can channel our money, a lot of it, towards Oduduwa Republic. When people have an idea of the type of Oduduwa Republic they will have. You will never sit down anywhere, discuss that Yoruba should break up. Where the Buhari, everybody see that. He won't. He's invested a lot in Nigerian projects in Nigeria. He's gained so much. Same with many, many of them. And you can see them. They have built relationship to the point that they have married off their daughters, married off their sons to themselves to build this political and their cross-border political relationship, which will now succeed their own ideal dynasty. This dynasty of these criminals from all parts of Nigeria does not represent any part of Nigeria. But Yorubas can stand out. Yes, we talk. Of course we do talk. It is by talking that we probably get what we want to do. Now we know what we want to do. I'm talking to you now. This video is so important. And I'm so happy that I'm sharing that with you, this moment with you tonight. Because I may never, ever be able to really feel this deep and speak it the way I'm speaking about it right now. Because if you ask me, how can we get to Oduduwa Republic? I'm going to tell you that it will take organization, process, and complete dedication. Dedication by all means, including your money. And we have been doing it. But what we have been doing is that we have been rescuing Nigeria by subsidizing the people that the government abandoned. And there is no chance, there's no proof that this is going to stop anytime soon. That, oh, yeah, the government will soon start looking after the people. It's never going to happen. You know it. Some of us believe that, some of us are asking that, well, maybe if we have a conversation, some says, no, forget it. We don't need a conversation. We won't have a conversation. We are going to fight a war. But don't you think we need to educate the people that are going to fight a war to understand why they are fighting a war? Do you think if an average Yoruba man understand that the problem all over his life is not because of that village people, as is being told by his pastor, or by one Babalawo, or Mamalawo, or by one Afa, anywhere, that, oh, the problem over you, the reason why you are struggling in your life is because the village people, they are after your life. They have buried your destiny. They have eaten your destiny. Oh, they have traded your destiny. They have thrown your destiny in the river. The reason why the reason why your children die was because, not because there is no hospital to diagnose them of their problems, of their ailments, but because some village witch drank their blood. Do you think if you educate a Yoruba man that his problem is not a witch, his problem is not about the devil, his problem is not because it's not godly, his problem is not because he's a sinner. The reason why his environment is underdeveloped, his children are not educated, it's been hunted down like an endangered species, it's not because somebody is after his life, that person or evil, but it is simply because some people who are supposed to protect him, protect her, or give something that will protect them, they have decided to abandon them. Do you think if you educate him, and that if he is able to fight his way out, he will get it better, and he will realize that this whole thing about his life is not because somebody is opening a calabash, somebody is looking at a mirror somewhere over your destiny? Do you think if you have the advocacy groups in Yoruba land who educate them, do you think that person will not fight to death if he realizes that no, so it is not prayer that I need to get my life together, it is just for me to get rid of the criminals, in fact it's just for me to break away from this country? Do you think he won't fight? Do you think you will have to beg people to fight for something that they shouldn't be begged to fight for? Do you think you will need to beg them? Education, awareness, awareness requires money, finance. And don't let, yes, Nigeria has done so much damages to the Nigerians' psyches. Uche Orisa Kweduru, thank you so much, Baba, for your super sticker. It's like my guys are on tonight. Thank you. Breye, Henry, Koroye, thank you. I've seen your own super sticker as well. Thank you. Well appreciated. Do you really think an average Yoruba man won't tear down Tifnumbu and any state governor if they know, and you can prove it to them, that the problem over their lives, the reason why they are limited to where they are right now, the reason why the people who are graduates and they are unemployed, is not because somebody is doing anything over their lives. It's not because they can't pray well. It's not because they're not closer to God. It is absolutely nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the consequences of the neglect of those who have the opportunity to speak and represent Yoruba. Do not let anybody lie to you that your problem is foreign, wherever you come from. If you are an Hausa man, an Igbo man, a Fulani man, a Benue man, an Ijo man, Tifi man, Ishekiri man, Nupe man, woman, you know, wherever you come from, please, by any chance, do not believe that your problem in your current locality is completely foreign. No, no. There is no problem that has no local collaborators. And when you look around you, your local collaborators are those who represent you, who claim to be representing you, but will never speak on your behalf. If they are speaking on your behalf, maybe you won't have to say, we want to break away. Or maybe you won't have to say, we want to buy guns and defend ourselves. It is because they have abandoned you. And therefore, until you get rid of them, you will never know what lay or lies ahead. And that's what we have to do. That's where we have a job. That's where I have a job. I can do this every day for the rest of my life. Okay? Talking to people, getting people to understand that everybody has a role to play. By understanding the problem, you will be able to provide your own solution. But when you don't understand the problem, you won't understand the gravity of the problem, and you will never probably be able to process the consequences of the problem. And therefore, you will have no idea where you fit in into solving the problem. So when somebody now comes with fire brigade approach of magician solution, you just probably want to dance along because that sounds good. Well, maybe that will resolve it. It won't. I'm a man of process, and I believe that things takes process. If we are going to get to the Oduduwa Republic, which I 100% believe that we can, with a country like Nigeria, let us identify genuine people who are doing the advocacy job, the advocacy work in educating our people in Yoruba land. And if we don't have enough advocacy groups, some of you are NGOs. I'm asking you now, you are NGOs who are standing for women rights, children rights, this right, that right in Yoruba land. Look at me very well. You already have the structure. Are you a Yoruba man or a Yoruba woman? Even if you are an Igbo man and Igbo woman, and you have your charity organization in Yoruba land, please help us channel your energy to Oduduwa Republic. Tell people why they can be better off without Nigeria, and we will prove it to them. Okay? Do it. We want to build a chain of advocacy groups. Smarts, Edos, Edokpolo, SOE. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm going to read your super chat. Find out about the Yoruba doctor in jail for tweeting. And if they are profiling before issuing passport, since September, no booklet in Spain. Oh, let me read that again. That sounds like something like a message we should look into. Find out about the Yoruba doctor in jail for tweeting, one. And if they are profiling before issuing passports, that's the second one, simply because since September, no booklet, that is no passport booklet in Spain. I will find out. And for the doctor jailed in Spain for tweeting, I think we should find out by first finding out the name of the doctor and what happened and give it a follow-up. Thanks so much, SOE, for sharing that with us. I appreciate that. So we need it. We need that. We need people to channel that advocacy. Let me tell you, when countries want to recruit, maybe I should even invite Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to my program one of these days, and just ask him that, can you give us idea? You don't have to give us everything on here. Can you give us idea how you successfully recruited thousands of volunteers, despite the presence of Nigerian military, Nigerian DSS? How did you manage to recruit hundreds of thousands of volunteers across the eastern Nigeria and train them and then deploy them for ESN? I mean, how did you do that? In a way, I'm not saying that we can't learn from people. We should have the ability to learn from people. And if he likes to share that with us, that would be great. But we know how to recruit people, at least openly, legally, which is not against the law, by telling people that, listen, do you know you are better off without Nigeria? if you have your own country. And this is why and why and why and why. When we begin this now, through all these advocacy groups, and we have an umbrella body in Yoruba land for Oduduwa Republic. You see, when you say, oh, we are having Oduduwa Republic March, Independence March on the 1st of October 2021, we want 10 million people to march. Do you know that the only way the networking work of the advocate groups, the NGOs and every other interested organizations in helping us to spread the message, it is the result of their work, networking work, that will bring out these people onto the street, because people will have an idea of the country they want. We need to let people understand the type of country they want, the type of country they can have. That is going to cost money. And with the with what we have, we know where to get that money. We just need people to give the money to. We have been giving the money, not today. So don't see it as raising money for dividing Nigeria. We have been raising the money to keep Nigeria one by bailing out our family members in Nigeria, bailing out random people that we don't even know. Thank God for social media. Now, we want to save lives. Since the current deal in Nigeria is your land or your life. So we want to channel part of that money we have been using to keep Nigeria one, to save the lives of the Yoruba people. You can do whatever you like with your own money to keep Nigeria one. I can bet it. Our Biafran brothers have been doing it a long time ago. They have a united umbrella body where they have shown their own loyalty, their commitment, their dedication, and where they put their mouth, where they put their money, because that is where their mouth is. IPOB. Very proud people. And you should be proud of them. And if you are one of them, you should be proud of yourself. Okay? Because what you have done is that you have managed to control where your own diaspora money go to long time ago. You are not only paying the bills like every one of us, the bills of your own family members in the East. Some of your family members are also living in the Southwest. You are responsible for their housing, responsible for their electricity, responsible for their water, responsible for their security, responsible for their education, responsible for their health care, responsible for almost everything. Some of you, your diaspora money, your forex, you have channeled it into different community development, building communities, contributing to development of different communities. You have been doing it. But above it all, you have been putting some percentage of your money into IPOB. Very proud of you. I'm asking us, we the Yorubas, we have been doing the same thing, let me tell you, no be today, we have we have different Yoruba in diaspora who have took different developmental goals, community projects, NGO projects to schools, to hospitals, to communities, who have built different things in their own effort to fill in the gap. What we haven't done is we have not put a fraction of that money into championing for the rights of the Yoruba people in Nigeria. Now we have to do it. Does that make sense to you? The Biafrans have been doing it. They have been putting the fraction of their money into fighting for Biafra and defending Biafra. Or do you think na abracadabra Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used in providing ammunition for the ESN? Or do you think ESN are carrying wooden guns? How do you think they are carrying wooden guns? They are not carrying wooden guns. They are carrying real assault rifles, real guns. that the Nigerian government are now so worried that, oh boy, it don't turn to this. So that is what the Biafrans have done. We also need to have a coordinated, do you get that now? We do need that. All these advocacy projects, all these NGO projects that all of you have been doing in Yoruba land as Yoruba people, all the good stuff you have facilitated to Yoruba land in the last 5 decades, we love them. Continue, but let us coordinate them now. And in fact, let us coordinate them in a way that Yorubas can have a better country where they won't have to wait for an NGO to come and build them borehole. They can have a country where they have a government that listens to them. We, the people, can make that happen. We have the money. Let's do it. And there's no way, and there is no time that is too long or too late or too early. I'm only asking you to learn to put your mouth where your money is. You cannot be putting every year, putting billions of dollars and pounds into the economy of Nigeria. Maybe you have no idea of what you are doing. When you send that money to your family members, number one, they will have money to get all those things that they need to live a normal life, yeah? So they will take that money and go to the market. They will spend that money in that market. The government of Nigeria will take their own tax here and there from it after the banks have taken their own tax. All these taxes are supposed to make life better for the people. But instead of making life better for them, it's making life worse for them. Now, I'm not saying you should stop helping your family members. You shouldn't. None of us can. You know what I'm talking about. You cannot stop helping your family members. When we say stop sending money to Nigeria, can I ask you to stop stop sending money to your aged parents? Can I tell you to stop sending money to your parents that need their medication? You know you won't listen. It's not possible for anybody to tell you to stop sending money. What I'm saying is that when we get to that bridge where we have the opportunity of contributing and using that money and directing what that money does for us, you should not shy away from it. Be proud as a proud Yoruba man to support the cause for Oduduwa Republic. And for those who are already doing it in Yoruba land, listen to me. We are ready to help. We are willing to help. We just want you to be organized, okay? We want you to be organized in a way that we can have a contact. All the professionals who have an idea of how to build an egalitarian society, a society with equity and justice. Those who have an idea of building a modern country, they will have a contact with your organization, give you the credibility you need, and will give you the funding you need. We can have a situation where, you see, on Maiyegun's diary, I have premium subscribers. I'm only using this as a good example that comes to my mind about what I'm about to tell you, okay? When we talk about commitment, Maiyegun's diary, I have over 30,000 subscribers as of today. Then I have over 170 people, 70 lovely and amazing people who subscribed to be premium members of my page. I have people who pay as much as £45 every month, direct debit from their bank to Maiyegun every month for watching me, just the same way you are watching me right now. And they have been doing this. I have people who pay as much as £1.99 for the silver members as well. What am I trying to say? They have been doing it for months now. As a Yoruba man who is committed to Oduduwa Republic, there will be nothing wrong in connecting and plugging in our own monthly contribution to fund the campaign for Oduduwa Republic, to protect Oduduwa Republic, to protect Yoruba land. We can do it. I have people who are doing that on Maiyegun's diary as you are watching me right now. I call them my premium subscribers. Great people. That is the idea of bringing everybody together. And what would that umbrella body do? The umbrella body will coordinate every part of Yoruba land and every organization that is helping to enlighten our people, including those who are ready to protect our people. They will get their fundings through this umbrella organization. Why not? This is 2021. We don't need a saint. We are not looking for any saint. Okay? I know that I am a lucky guy. I've got great people who actually love me. I mean, people who love Maiyegun that much. So I'm currently in a position whereby I owe you nothing, just to be as honest, as sincere as I can be, as much as I can. I'm not a saint, right? But I'm in a position whereby I am so blessed now that I shouldn't be looking for anybody or looking for anyone to give me or bribe me with any money. When you talk about bribe or anything else, or to compromise Maiyegun, I have passed that stage now that I am so blessed that money shouldn't be any reason why Maiyegun should be found in a compromised position on every of his position. You know why? I've got people who trust me so much and they gave me everything. And it's just about to get better and better. The more we grow, the better and better it becomes. And do you know what that means? It means that I owe you nothing than to be honest and truthful in my opinions. That's it. As long as I'm honest, I am covered. We can do same for Oduduwa Republic, where we can rely on credible people. We are not looking for saints. There are mechanisms to make this work. We can make it work. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. So if they don't value the diasporans, I want you to believe that we have the capacity to tell them that we will be valued because we hold the torch. We hold the money. The money they go out there to borrow is the same money we conveniently remitting to that economy in that country. And if they don't think we have a say, then we are about to tell them that we have, in fact, we have the final say. So follow me, come to the Temple of Truth. This is the platform that can never be compromised by any means. I'm not saying I'm always going to be right. In fact, I'm not always right. But I have been so right for so long that you can barely find any time that I have not been right. Do you get that? That is credibility. We can build that same credibility into those who are going to lead Oduduwa Republic. I don't care where they come from. They should just have the determination, the confidence that they want to do the job. Once they present that, that's all we need. We will support them. Just 1% of 10 billion. How much is 1% of 10 billion? That should be, is that 100 million? 100 million times 100 should be 1 billion. I'm going to get lost in counting there. But imagine if we have a capacity of using over 100 million every year to promote Oduduwa Republic campaign. We don't need China. We don't need America. We don't need UK. We don't need the United Nations. All we need is our money. Even United Nations, America, UK, all of them, they will be forced to listen to us. Imagine if we have a channel that we can put that through. 100 million. God bless you, Jare Obafemi. I don't want to say something. We're going to make all these children watching Maiyegun with their mommy and dad right now say, Maiyegun is a lie. You are Olodo. Thank you very much. If we are right to Obafemi, if it's 100 million, yeah, imagine we are spending 100 million out of our 10 billion to promote Oduduwa Republic. $100 million. $1 million is about 500 million naira. Help me, Obafemi. Ogunosi again. 100 million, 500 million times 100. 500 times 100, that's 50. Is that 5 billion naira or 50 billion? Help me. I'll wait for you. What I mean is that imagine if you have up to 50 billion. I hope I'm right. Thank you. Eh? Imagine we have 50 billion to promote Oduduwa Republic campaign, where people get paid for those who need to provide professional support. God bless you. I haven't really, I'm not really that bad. It's just that when the zero too much, I get confused, and I'm very sure that I'm not alone who get confused when the zero becomes too much. So I need you to just put the number and the letter. I will explain the rest. So thank you very much. At least the kids won't just say that Maiyegun is Olodo in math. I was Olodo in math, no doubt, but not that Olodo. So, but imagine if you have that available in Yoruba land. Everybody will listen to you. Even Fulani will say, don't go to that place. So those people, or where do you think the Fulanis have the money they are spending right now to spread these jihadist explanations that we should expect killers? Simply because we have no choice. Of course, we have choice. Let's make it a reality. We want to do it. I'm going to continue to say it. I won't stop saying it because we have the power until you begin to believe it and until you begin to live it. Until this becomes a reality in no distant future. I believe if we can harmonize these people together, let the diaspora, Yoruba diaspora, take Yorubas out of Oduduwa, out of Nigeria. Let Oduduwa Republic happen through the diaspora, because we are the last hope. Our people who are putting their lives on the line in Yoruba land right now. We don't know how how that is going to end without our support. Let's coordinate it. Tifnubu's money is flowing madly in Yoruba land. Most of the Yoruba Obas, they have collected Tifnubu's money. All they care about is 2023. Many churches, many mosques have collected Tifnubu's money. They are going to be talking about 2023. Okay? We need diaspora money to counter that and destroy that. How do we do it? I just gave you the expo. Watch this video from the beginning again if you can. And don't forget this. You can begin to learn your own Oduduwa Republic anthem on Maiyegun's diary, because it will come soon. I'm going to see you again tomorrow after work. Have a good night.
Still them talk say, make we off mind. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you lie down, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shut down, yo yo.
Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo.